Yakuza 3 is kind of the slow one, though. I remember the alphabet. There we go. So let's put like a quick 45 minutes to an hour in the... What about Dead Souls? Yeah, that's a great game. Are you kidding me? You get to run zombies over with a front end loader. Literally name me another video game you can do that. Ugh. All right. So as we're coming in here, we'll give you the rundown. There's the Discord. Feel free to hang out with us. YouTube to catch up on all of our playthroughs. Get some tea from our friends at Adagio. Proceeds benefit the Trevor Project. If you want to support the stream through gifts, check out the Throne Wishlist. Dead Rising, that's just a clone of Yakuza Dead Souls. Minus Goro Majima. I don't remember where that is. Nah, I have no issue with Yakuza Dead Souls. It's just, it's so goddamn goofy. Like, I can't not love it. It's just, it's so stupid. Yeah, 15 was awful tonight. We got a random gold split out of nowhere, but... yeah. That's like pissing on a wildfire, really. Yeah, I figured I was finally able to pry a suggestion out of anyone in chat, so this is what we ended up with. So we'll just do Yakuza until it is time for the voice acting. Have a seat. I'll be done in about 2 hours, 45 minutes. Then I can print the top and then the lids. For the bins, at least some of them. I need to see if I have any clear filament kicking around, because I can give you like orange bins, clear bins, yellow beans. A nice mix. I might be able to do, depending on how they fit, I might be able to make larger ones too within it. That enhance improvised weapon. Anything that would give you like more strength or dex, I think potentially. Anything that gives you like natural, not. I don't want to say it's reckless attack, but there is one that gives you like 2. You get to basically make 2 damage rolls and you keep the highest. The issue is with improvised weapons, it's generally like 1d4 plus whatever your strength modifier is, so you're kind of limited. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, Savage Attacker, thank you. I think that's advanced D&D and not D&D, though, if I recall. You could, if you like chip damage. What up, Dub? How goes tonight, brother? Am I gonna beat up everybody in a baseball alley or a Jesus? Okay. This is a shit show. Going pretty good? Hell yeah. Bro! Fucking breaking the place? Jesus!
ジャカの幹部たちには本気でカムロ町進出連中は百夜におまけにその兵隊たちを俺を生かしとくお前は大口
危うく裏切り者に俺のことボンクラだっていいから黙ってろ桐生一馬我々ジャカにとっての我々はしばらくおとなしこの町に堂島の竜がだから我々
Alright, anyway. I did not noodle. Easy. Oh, got under it. Mm. Oh, it's way behind that. Nah, I'm not really good with like arcade stuff like that. Kiryu's the man. The myth. The legend. You're good with crane games? My dad's pretty good at it. This dude's just getting absolutely fucking pasted. Yeah, there you go, bud. Just keep laying them in there. Oh, ahead of that one still. Nice double. How the fuck am I supposed to hit that? I guess like that. Whatever. Still got what I needed. Yeah, those aren't even strikes, I'll be honest with you. Hey, perfect. 10 runs. Imagine being Otani and being stuck on the fucking shitty-ass Angels. I'm not gonna lie, Kiryu's grip is a bit unorthodox, but I definitely commend the no need for batting gloves. There is way too much gap in his hands, in my opinion. I also don't know about that rear elbow placement either. That back elbow is a little bit too high, in my opinion. There's going to be too much movement in that swing. So he's going to have to drop the rear elbow and lift. There will be a natural lift to it, but he's going to pop out more than anything else. Oh, a little bit ahead of that one. Yeah, I mean, he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. I thought you could get away with that one. Oh, I was way behind on that. Wow. Not a lot of reaction time on that one. That's all right. Good enough. Toughest one's out of the way. Wow. All that hard work for a fucking bronze plate? Jesus. I'm here. I may as well knock these out. Ugh. Oh. Not many people throwing that fucking Ephus change up these days, except this guy. Just keep soft pitching him in there, Chief. This dude pitching like he's a fucking second baseman getting called in to take a beating. Downtown Cleveland Brown, sad clown. He tried. Give him credit, he tried. Oh. That's alright. Made up for it. Yeah, you gonna bleed this one back onto the plate? Good try. Well, he tried. I'll take the 10 for 10 there. I've entertained myself 20 times. I honestly doubt it. Like, I'll be like, a lot of these pitches you need a very unique rotation. Like with any sort of breaking pitch, you're gonna have to have some sort of like snapping motion. The other thing you'll be looking at, especially for movement on like, wow, fuck you, for like any cutter or like seamed fastball, is there's going to be more pressure on one side of the ball than the other. The other thing with a lot of newer, like kind of cut fastballs is you'll have like different grips, not just applying pressure, but where exactly you're holding the ball, what seams you're covering. It is referred to as the Magnus effect, which is kind of how the resistance of the ball interacts with its rotational forces. And some people were very early into understanding that. Like Mariano Rivera probably had one of the best cutters in baseball for years, just because he knew exactly what he was doing with his grip in terms of, where you can put pressure across the seams of the ball in order to kind of get the movement you're looking for. Another really good example is after, like, post 95 Randy Johnson with his slider. There was just so much movement on it as a combination of the grip and the amount of kind of snap he could get off of that pitch. In fact, it was actually referred to as Mr. Snappy. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of physics that go into it, especially in terms of like breaking pitches and how those work. A lot of it really does go into spin rate and stuff, which is there was definitely a lot of emphasis focused, like, currently around like banned substances, and I'm not just talking like steroids or whatever have you, but like why there's so many like random checks for like gloves and hats and belts for like stuff. If you look, like, say the past 5 to 6 years, very pitcher centric. Pitchers really dominating hitters. And a big part of that is attributed to the also non-coincidental massive rise in spin rates. Basically just pitchers being able to get absurd amounts of movement and spin rate on pitches, which in the end makes it harder to hit.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. I think Baseball Doesn't Exist did a really good documentary for like a short one. Yep,
Major
here it
League
is.
pitchers are cheating again. MLB knows about it, and they're not doing anything to stop it. And this is the foreign substance. A July 20 doesn't exist, doing his belt, and eventually were lower. The rates began increasing due to foreign substances. Hit by pitches have increased as well, reaching all-time highs in 20.
As much as I think Trevor Bauer is a fucking douchebag and just a very shitty person overall, he is kind of the reason why this really came to light. But there's a secondary video that kind of explains it a little bit more. And then there's a third one specifically about Trevor Bauer. But those should kind of give you like an idea as to why it's been like so weird. And like even though there are less chances to get picked up for banned substances, and it looks like most people have backed away from it. There has been a lot of research into actually increasing spin rate, and a lot of it has come down to things like understanding how the Magnus effect works and spin rates on fastball just from having a different grip.
いいだろう少しだけな
ありがとうございます。それでは早速なんですが、私どもが開発した肘はお客様のスマホにインストールしてご使用いただくアプリでして、例えばですね、明日の天気はなどとお客様からスマホへ話しかけていただきます。するとスマホの中の肘が音声を認識して、
Yeah, servers can't stay up forever. That's why I'm generally against games as a service.
やあ肘、
余計なこ
ユーモアがあるんです他人にはな。そういえば
Hmm?
すると肘が見た目よりいい人、肘はあなた
随分
でもほんの一
あ
かしこまりました。お待たせしました。使い方は肘とスマ
あかけても
ちょっと使えばそれでは。
ああわかった
Yeah.
人前で
Yeah, I don't know if I want to fuck with this app. Kiryu is too dumb for phones. Oops.
ドローンなんだ
I just want to eat.
いらっしゃいませ。
うまいな
Damn, I'm still short on one of those. Oh well.
ありがとうございました。
何かドローンそんなものがあるの
襲われたのかはわかんないけど。
で、その泥、そうか。
Oh, Kiryu loves to eat.
何 向こうにと
Fine, I'll chase the goddamn drone. Unbelievable.
またか。追いかけっこでも
Eh. I mean, to be fair, running around Japan all day definitely takes a lot of energy. What happened to that franchise is an absolute travesty. Though to be fair, I generally blame Eidos.
追いかけっこなんだ
よかった。
待て
そんなことは。
おいおい、どこ行こうっていうの？
What are those fucking pants, my guy?
なんだあんたらはこいつ
Human Revolution wasn't bad. I think it's a bad Deus Ex game, though.
ドローンを。
おい、
こいつの
ザッ
仇
ク、お説教どうも。
Oh, what up, Jamie? Mankind Divided and Human Revolution had a horrible problem with vents. I mean, it's the classic problem of companies just making something to chase trends. It becomes pretty poor,
いい加減
to be honest.
説明してもらおうか
Look at Dead Space 2 and 3. Hey, what up, Chrissy?
半年くらい前にカムロ町の公園で。
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Dead Space, but Dead Space 2 kind of, like it's almost as good as Dead Space, but Dead Space 3 is, oh god, dude. Like, I've been debating doing a playthrough of the Dead Space series, and like, I'll be honest, the third one, no. Like, the third Dead Space game is just fucking awful. Like, there are parts of it that are kind of cool. Like, the asymmetrical co-op is pretty neat, but beyond that, it's fucking horrible.
こいつらは
And, like,
なんだって
I look at Dead Space 2 as an action game with horror elements.
集めようとしたんだと思います。
Well, I don't know why it wouldn't work.
人間って上から誰かが見。
I don't even know the last time that showed up. Yeah, it's asymmetrical co-op, which is yeah, that totally works. It's the one where, like, if you do it co-op, the second player does different things than the first player. It's not like side by side, say like RE5, where you're both like doing the same shit and can see each other. It's an interesting concept, and I can't think of anything offhand that's like in the similar vein.
ドローンを低空で通りに飛ばしたりしてドローンを捕まみんな怯えるばかりでだからあなたを3つ予想だし
ドローンの暴走だよな
はい
さあもう行け
はい
こいつで情報収集か
Yeah, it's like Like, there are parts of it that I can't really get mad at it, but at the same time, there are parts of it where it's like, it is such a fucking spit in the face to, like, Dark Souls, or I'm sorry, Dead Space as a whole. I mean, again, that's also the big issue of Glenn Schofield, the original creator, worked on the first game. And then literally left after the first game to start his own studio, which made Callisto Protocol, which also had a lot of issues. Do you know why the Callisto Protocol has no loading screens? Yeah, the other thing is it was just honestly EA's attempt to just milk money out of like an action game and the Dead Space franchise. I feel like Gears also, like, Gears 1000% brought the concept of like the cover fire co-op shooter to the forefront, and I think it did it really well. I don't think I need 6 iterations of the same game, however. Why no loading screens? Oh, because they're all hidden in the forced fucking shimmy and walk sections. I forget who did a breakdown of it, but in Callisto Protocol, you spend roughly like 35 to 40 minutes of the entire game in like forced shimmy or like walking sections, and those are all used to hide the loading screens. Yes, very similar to 7R. I know this man didn't take my fucking... You know what? Fine, I'll get my own bike. Yeah. The, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of games do it. The issue is they're a lot more subtle. But yeah, like Gears of War was incredibly influential in terms of like trends within the gaming industry, because Dark Souls 3 picked up Dead Space 3 picked up a cover fire mechanic. I think Dead Space 2 may have had one as well. Deus Ex, when that came out, I think it was it Mankind Divided had a cover mechanic? Yes, Gears of War had the gimmick where if you perfectly timed your reload, it would give you like a little extra damage boost and complete the reload animation faster. Which I think was kind of cool, really. Yeah, tactical reloading. Imagine just a man in a white suit bumping into you and rubbing himself all over your body, and you're like, hey man, knock it off, and he just starts pummeling the shit out of you. Very nice, Bubbers. Very Nice. That's cute. Yeah, I'm trying to farm some stats really quick. We're pretty much near the end of this, so I want to go in kind of primed up. It should not be that long. There's no way it's 8 to 9 hours of loading screens. From experience, even with a 4 and... Alright, compare it to the PS4. Wait, the Xbox One X, yeah. So the load times on that should literally only be, like, for an any percent run, about 28 to 32 minutes. Yeah. Is this dude, like, half deciding he wants to get in the fight? Is he not? That's what I thought. I'd recommend checking something then, because that is about 3 minutes longer than it should take, even in the worst case scenario. Okay, enough. Enough of that shit. Alright, voice acting in like 10 minutes. Cafe Alps. Haven't been here yet. The goal was to try and get up to 800 on the social, so I could try and knock out, or at least get another heat bar. Yeah, no, you might be able to assign it yourself. Let me see if I can do it. The fucking inverse Kramer effect. Oh, motherfucker, come on, motherfucker, come on. There we go. Yeah, it sounds like you might have something going wrong with your Xbox there then, if you're getting consistent issues. Oh, it was such a pain in the ass. It took 30 seconds. Oh no. Also, I added a bunch of rolls back for you that you may probably would have forgotten. Just because they're buried. Nah, I get it. I too grow very weary of fucking shenanigans and unnecessary behaviors. Honestly, Lon, I would wait for it to go on sale because it definitely does. Like you can get normally it's like 0, 1, and 2 for like they'll bundle them together for like $30 or something like that. And I'll be honest, they're worth it. Like I said, the only ones that I think suffer are 3, because it's just like you can definitely tell the difference from this was remastered and redesigned for newer consoles with, okay, they took this directly from PS3 and did nothing with it. And 4, some of the boss fights in 4 make me want to fucking crush my nuts with a fucking impact driver. Like, they are just awful. Jesus, Kiryu. Oh, double time? Double time. Yeah, which, yo, thanks, Surly. We're not doing any speed runs tonight. 15 was being a piece of shit. So I said, sayonara. Yeah. I finally buckled down after, like, I made it through 0, 1, and 2, and I was like, you know what? I should just get the rest of them. Like, I'm sure they'll be fine. Like, 3 was uncomfortable until you just kind of got through it and, like, kind of lived with it. 4 was not bad. It was very unique. But yeah, there is one dude as a boss fight that you have to fight multiple times. That dude can go eat a bag of fucking dicks. 5 was pretty good, and this has been so far. You fucking keep your dirty dick to yourself, Shy. Fucking dirty dick Dan over here. Rummaging around. Yeah, they're all on Game Pass, and like I said, just keep an eye out because they like generally end up being on sale fairly often as is. So basically my life now is just get into fights and have a meal afterwards. Onion rings be taking up 30 fucking stomach? Get the hell out of here. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Mossburger though. Mossburger's fucking delicious. They have this like kind of ketchup sauce thing, and it is absolutely wondrous in every sense of the word. Hey yo, I can literally just buy Riz in a bottle. Bet. Ah, apparently I'm too full. Oh well. Oh shit. Let me get in a fight and then I'll stuff myself full of fucking steroids and shit and we'll call it for this. Riz in a bottle. And be like super cool and shit. I don't know. It's what the kids say. I mean, it's basically just Philadelphia in a microcosm. I swear to God, if this is related to the weird fucking doc. Now that I've traumatized that poor child. Alright, time to beat up some random dude. Drunkards? What does this man have multiple personalities or something? Anyway, have a nap. That's wild. I would... like, here you go. Y'all fucked it up. They don't work.
人工知能も都合記事を配ってた男ほっほーほっほーほっほー
Orbs. You can have a nap after it's time for voice acting. There we go. All right. Well, good job on this. We'll loop it back around in the future.